Hi, my name is Bill Ayers, and I've recently started with iTrip in Longboat Key, Florida, in Anna Maria Island. And I started with iTrip just within the last month or so, but I would say the primary reason why I was so interested and captured by iTrip is the fact that it is it's an impressive, new, exciting business model. A business model that is tested with regard to, I believe, sound technology, but at the same time, it has really, I can see, complete upside with regard to potential for the customer. It's new, it's innovative, and frankly, that's a background I've always been excited by. There's risk involved, but at the same time, the risk comes down to me. And I really feel that I've been blessed with the fact that iTrip has fabulous background tools and support, and something that really, as I go into this, I have little or no anxiety over the fact that I can succeed. I really feel that iTrip is there to support me. So really what it comes down to is take advantage of the trends, and I think I can do it very, very well in the market that I bought. I've recently just completed my first iTrip convention of the other licensees, and there are three things that I'm just absolutely excited by. Number one, the caliber of the people who I'm working with, and that's both on the iTrip team side as well as my other licensees. All the other licensees have the same twinkle in the eye as I do. They're all really excited. We're all, I think, very, very lucky at this point in time in the industry to get on board, and everybody sees that significant opportunity. So the camaraderie, I think, is fabulous. I guarantee at some point we're going to look back and say, these are the good old days. We got involved in something at the start, and everybody's looking at each other realizing, wow, we're in it at the right time. I think the second thing is that the fact that the technology is significant. There's nobody else doing this. And the third thing is as simple as this. It comes down to the fact that the iTrip team, this is a mutual benefit relationship. As I succeed, iTrip succeeds. And there's no bones made about that. That everybody understands this is clearly not so much on my shoulders, but I think it's a 50-50 balance between what iTrip wants to accomplish and myself. So I don't feel alone in doing this. I feel like I have fabulous support.
That's okay.
Hi, my name is Christy Doggett, and I have the territory from Gulf Shores, Alabama to Pensacola, Florida. And I've been in the business with iTrip for 2.5 years, and our sales volume is actually approaching close to $2 million in that time frame. One of the things that attracted me to iTrip was the synergy of the brand, being a realtor that was accustomed to brand recognition, and the value that that brought really resonated with me, as well as the synergy of working with the other licensees and the economies of scale for the technology. I've been to a couple of iTrip conventions, and obviously this one has taken us to the next level. The technology just keeps getting better, the automation systems keep getting better, and the growth potential, the tools that I've learned, the scripts that I've learned that you continue to get better every year will just only exponentially grow my business in a shorter amount of time. One of the other benefits of being with iTrip is that the corporate level, they continually are reinvesting back into the technology, back into our growth, helping us be better at what we do, whether it be in our direct marketing, our one-on-one conversations with guests and owners. So they're constantly reinvesting in the tools and the technology so that we don't have to worry about that. We can spend more time on our relationships with our guests and our owners. I would take a real serious look at iTrip if I were looking to invest in a new business, mainly because the residuals are so important in today's economy that you set yourself up for residual. You're not redoing the work for the one paycheck each time. So that was the biggest draw to me, is that I could set up a residual for myself and my family.
Hi, I'm Dan Wachter. I own the Orlando, Florida territory. I've been a licensee with iTrip now for about a little over 2 years, so I'm now in my third year. The business has actually exceeded my expectations, which I'm really thrilled about. And as evidence of this, and I'll never forget this, because on February 14th, Valentine's Day of 2011, we had actually had the same number of bookings in terms of booking revenue as I had made in all of 2010. So it's been a significant increase in my business. We are now a 7-figure business. in the Orlando area just after a little over 2 years being in business, which is extremely exciting. We have now about 70 properties under contract, and which is tracking with my goals for 2011. And we have exceeded my revenue expectations as of October of 2011 for the entire year of 2011. We also have a significant number of bookings that are going, that we've already taken for 2012, which again follows right along with the residual model of having the repeat business and the repeat residual income. So it's extremely exciting.
My name is John Kennedy. My background is I spent 20 years in the office products industry, managed a large multi-divisional operation of about $1 billion in sales. I retired from that industry and was interested in finding something that was challenging, interesting, fun, growing, and I researched a lot of businesses. I like iTrip because there really is no business quite like it. There are lots of Me Too opportunities in franchising and licensing, but this is truly unique. This is a business opportunity like no other. The market is growing. The investment is reasonable to get started. It's a good match for my skill set in terms of being able to use my business development skills that I've practiced over the years. And I find that the growth potential for this is absolutely phenomenal. It's the right business at the right time for me to insert myself into something, really apply my energy, my skill, my background, and through a lot of hard work, I think this is going to pay off. I'm attending my first convention for iTrip. I'm very impressed with, first, the quality of the people that are licensees around the country. Their skills, their backgrounds are diverse, but they're all professional. I've learned from each one of them, and I'm very impressed with the investment that's going into iTrip to help me be successful in the business. I think we've created a platform, or iTrip is created and investing in a platform that's going to be successful for a very long time.
I'm Paul Aubin with iTrip in Newport Beach, and just finishing up my first year. And we had a fantastic year, much more than I ever expected. I came from the corporate world after about 25 years in the pharmaceutical industry, and this was my ticket to my future that I can control. And we're up to about 32 properties now, a nice mix of properties, everything from luxury one-bedroom condo all the way up to a $30 million property with a pool on the roof. Although one of the highlights of being at the iTrip convention has been just the camaraderie with all of the iTrip licensees. Also the search engine optimization piece, getting me into the 21st century of how important it is to be on Facebook and Twitter and just a whole new way of marketing. You know, one thing that I looked at when I was searching for companies to purchase, like franchises to purchase or licensing opportunities, was the integrity of the people working there. And I found that the people that iTrip has chosen, and that has chosen iTrip, are people of high integrity with great backgrounds. There's some really talented people here. I've never seen quite a mix of people, and they all come from real talented backgrounds. And unfortunately, corporate America has cast a lot of us like me aside, people in our 50s who bring a lot of wisdom, a lot of experience, but the market doesn't want us anymore. And this has been just a great opportunity for me to say, you know what, I'm done with that. And it's been the same story for a lot of other people within iTrip. And now we're taking those skills that are transferable and putting them to work. And so the caliber of the people within iTrip has been pretty impressive.
I have celebrated my 2-year anniversary with iTrip this year, and have seen my territory continue to steadily grow. We've had, this year I will do just under $1 million, and it was a great chance for him to see the caliber and quality of the iTrip people, the professionalism that the company has, and the incredible potential that he can have as a career working with me and the iTrip organization. So the nice things about iTrip is that I was able to get into it. I can operate my business very efficiently. I'm able to collect the revenue from my guest prior to the booking, so I don't have to worry about accounts receivable. And the sky's the limit on the potential in the market.